Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our last week of graded assignments. So this is the last week that you'll have any grades in the gradebook, and we're going to finish up with these 3 simulations. Now, the 2 weeks after this week, to get us to summer break, I'm still going to be posting assignments, but those will be optional just like all of your other non-DMAT classes. So grades for seniors are due at the beginning of next week, and that's going to be the cutoff for everyone in the class. So these last 3 simulations are the last grades that you'll have for Accounting 2. So you'll know about a week from today where your grades stand. So just to be clear with how grades are going to be at IHS, there is no GPA for this semester. So if you hadn't heard that yet, that is the case. So even though you're going to have a letter grade for Accounting 2, it does not affect your GPA. Everyone's GPA is going to be the same, non-existent. So you may still have a letter grade for accounting, but it does not go towards your GPA. Or you can choose to have pass-fail for this class as well. So that's another option. So it's really up to you. If you don't like what your grade is and you don't even want that on your transcript, even though it doesn't affect your GPA, that letter grade for all your DMAT classes will still be on your transcript. But if you don't like that, you can still change that to pass-fail. So you would need to email Dawn Fitzgerald, and then she'll give you instructions from there if you would like to do the pass-fail. So just throwing that out there, you'll know a week from today what your final grade is. And then you need to make that decision pretty quickly if you're a senior. So keep that in mind. Just something to think about. You'll probably notice that all your other classes have literally gone and changed your A, B's, C's to either a P and hopefully not too many F's. So for Indianola High School, if you had a 60%, which is a D minus, that changed to a pass. For DMAC, you do need to have a C minus, which would be 70%, in order to be considered passing. So a little bit different, but I think everybody in the class is in good shape. So just wanted to throw that out there. If you have any questions about this stuff, I know it's just kind of confusing, please let me know. But just wanted to let you all know, reminder, you've gotten a lot of emails about it, but that is where we're at. So for this week, you are going to be doing forensic accounting. So you've probably heard of forensic science, which is like CSI stuff, right? Crime scene investigation. They go through, they are looking for fingerprints. They're trying to solve the mystery. That is exactly what forensic accounting is as well. However, they're not figuring out who murdered someone. Instead, you're trying to find major errors or fraud for businesses. So for each of these 3 simulations, 9, 10, and 11, you are going to be trying to find 2 errors or signs of fraud. So don't worry that an error, if you make an error and you're an accountant one day and you make an error, that will not get you in trouble unless it's a gross error. So you make a huge error, $1 million error that maybe benefits yourself or someone else, that's when it becomes an issue. So you're looking for huge errors, or what you'll see are called gross errors, or fraud. Some examples of these would be like theft, improper withdrawals, to yourself, improper payments to someone that would benefit you. So you'll be able to adjust the speed up and down of the simulation if you need to look closely or if you need to fast forward to see what happens. But for each of the simulations, you are looking for 2 errors or signs of fraud. So kind of a fun one, I think. And then that is it, everybody. That is it for our semester. You survived this required online learning. Not super easy. I'll be the first to admit. I've taken online classes before and kind of feel like you're on an island sometimes. But if you plan to go to college, more than likely, especially with where our world's out today, you're probably going to have to take an online class. So hopefully you learn some time management skills, some study skills throughout this that will benefit you in the long run. But again, if you have any questions, please send me an email, and have a great week, everybody.